The night was cracked open by red and blue strobe lights flashing across the empty highway like jagged lightning caught in a loop. The air tasted metallic, like iron shavings riding on the wind, and the silence of midnight was shredded by the low growl of a police cruiser's engine pulling sharply behind a battered gray sedan. Inside that sedan, Alana James, 22 years old, black, deaf since birth, sat with her trembling hands on the wheel. Her eyes darted to the rearview mirror, wide with fear, as if searching for an escape route that did not exist. Her heartbeat was a thunderclap inside her chest. She couldn't hear the siren blaring, couldn't hear the officer's voice booming through the speaker system, but she could see his gestures, sharp, aggressive motions commanding her to step out of the car. The world slowed in her mind. Every muscle screamed for her to run. But where could she go? She had no weapon, no crime to answer for. Only the unbearable weight of centuries pressing down in that single moment. A black woman, alone, under flashing lights, facing men who held her life in their hands. The officer's boots struck the pavement, heavy, deliberate. His hand hovered too close to his holster, his face set in a mask of suspicion that had nothing to do with reality and everything to do with prejudice. Alana raised her hands out the window, fingers shaking, trying to sign, "I can't hear you. I'm deaf." But her movements only seemed to agitate him further. He shouted again, words lost in the void of her silence. Then came the crack of his baton striking the doorframe. The metal shrieked as it bent. Alana flinched so hard her teeth rattled. The cop yanked her door open, his breath hot with rage, spittle flying as he barked commands she could not follow. She tried to form the words with her lips, tried to make him see her fear. Instead, his hand shot forward, grabbing her arm with crushing force, dragging her out into the cold spotlight of his cruiser. Her knees hit the gravel, blood pricked at the skin. Somewhere deep in her chest, terror began to harden into something else. Not defiance, not yet, but the fragile seed of survival. The night was about to witness a story that would ricochet across the nation. But in that instant, all Alana knew was the weight of a badge pressing down, the cold muzzle of danger inches